And we also have Siddharth MP who's there with us. And Siddharth, Tamil Nadu, I mean, if the trends are suggesting anything, this is not what all the exit polls had suggested. TVK is seeming to be the disruptor that everyone expected.
Indeed, the numbers right now, or rather we should say the trends right now, show that the AIDMK is ahead. This is as per what the Election Commission website is showing. AIDMK, the opposition, or rather the NDA itself, looks to be ahead at 23, and then the TVK is just behind with 20, and the DMK is just halfway there with 10 seats. This is the kind of leading scenario that we're getting to see as far as the Election Commission site. So we are right now at the DMK headquarters. Usually at the ruling party headquarters, one would expect, significantly more activity, but now that's not the case. Things seem to be quite calm over here. So we'll have to wait and see what the trend is going to be through the day, because before we come to any conclusions, at least we'll have to wait until 12 noon or 1 p.m. to understand what is the real picture. So for now, we are at the DMK headquarters. There's not a great amount of activity or celebration here. It's a kind of calm atmosphere that's prevailing over here, Shivan.
Siddharth, looking at the way the numbers are stacking up, it is a surprise that you have even that many number of people at the DMK's office. Hold that thought, Siddharth. Let me also bring in Binoy Krishnan. Binoy, all through the campaigning, it did appear that Pinarayi Vijayan was very confident of the work that he had done, but it appears that this election is going clearly against him. Where do you think Pinarayi Vijayan will now square the blame on for what now looks like clearly an election result that he did not expect?
In the initial stages of the campaign, the LDF was so confident that Pinarayi Vijayan always told that the government, there is no anti-incumbency against the government. But the situation is that in the end of the campaign, the situation has changed a lot, and there was some sensational issues, and also through the behavior of CM, there arised some points of anti-incumbency. See, in some stages, Pinarayi Vijayan, the CM, was irritated to the people also. All these situations came to an anti-incumbency factor, and all the developments they raised were sunk in Sabarimala issues. And now the situation is changed also from the time of the exit poll. It was totally seen that the people are towards UDF. After 10 years, UDF is coming back to power. This is the situation. See, in some situations of counting, the CM Pinarayi Vijayan has trailed for some votes to his opponent candidate of LDF. That is the situation here. Anti-incumbency was strong here. That was part of the campaign of UDF. Also, the opposition leader, VD Sadisan, has proclaimed that it will be happening again. Even if he is not making the UDF to power, he will go from the active political activism also. So that
indeed, Binoy.
Look at the contrast there behind Binoy. Thanks so much for those updates. We'll come back to you in a bit. But look at the contrast there, Saleh, behind Binoy and behind Siddharth MP in Chennai. Whereas one is at the DMK office, one is at the Congress office, one is in Kerala, one is in Chennai. And on that, we'll come to Mr. Upadhyay, who's also here with us on the broadcast. Mr. Upadhyay, you would have noticed the contrast there as well. Clearly, these trends are being taken very seriously as the final results for both DMK and the Congress, as you just sense the complete difference in the volume levels from both offices as our reporters bring us a glimpse of what's really going on in the party headquarters.
It looks like there is a political earthquake in Tamil Nadu. I mean, who expected Vijay to reach this level? I mean, he is now number one in terms of course, leads. And to be able to overtake both the established parties, the AIDMK and DMK, and emerge as number one as of now, takes a lot of effort. I mean, he has been in politics only for 2 years. I mean, he launched his party for two years ago. Of course, he had political ambitions, which were seen even 10, 15 years ago. But then, in 2 years, if he has been able to manage this kind of a performance, it's a truly spectacular performance. And I don't think even his, mentor, M.G. Ramachandran, was able to achieve this. So he was, in power with the DMK for more than 2 decades. Before, he was in film industry for more than 3 decades, and then he joined the DMK, and he worked in the DMK for 2 decades before he became a chief minister. Whereas Vijay is a completely raw hand, and he never had any kind of a political background, and he just entered politics. And looking at the kind of crowds that he was able to attract during this political campaign, it was clear to anybody that here is a political phenomenon in the making. Because the crowds that came to his rallies were amazing. I mean, lakhs and lakhs of people. And he had a situation where in Karur, there was a stampede. I mean, he reached this place about 7-8 hours later, and the Tamil Nadu's heat. And there was a stampede, and 41 people were killed. And this was in September last year. 41 people, including 11 children, were killed in the stampede. And what did Vijay do? He just slumped away from that scene. I mean, he just took a flight back to Chennai, and then he said, "I didn't want to create any kind of a problem here." And but people didn't take it amiss. It looks like he was pardoned for what he had done, and the results are showing that that has not negatively affected his chances in these elections.